Okay, gonna try this a couple of times. The second time I'm trying this. I'm working from home, so I might get a call and have to pause it. We'll see if I can do this without having to deal with that too much. So, silicone kips in ball jointed dolls. This right here is a kip. They are made so that you put them in the joints of the dolls, and it makes it so that you don't have to worry about them wiggling around too much and either popping out of place or not holding a pose. I have them for my Sumiri because she is very old and very loose. They're very easy to fix. They're not usually installed by the manufacturer. Usually owners do them themselves. And I will show you how to fix them if they slip. Installation is easy as well. You take that, for the foot at least, put it over the hook, hook the elastic again, and then you take the kip, sit it on the joint, and it just sits in the cup. She's so loose, they don't do much good. I just need to restring her. But that's fine. It helps a little bit. Now, if the kip slips out, nothing to worry about. They're very easy to pull out. So if it's in the head, there's a couple of ways to do it. Easiest way possibly is just to pull it like this. Hers is up in there. What you can do is, if it's stuck in the head, reach your little fingies, pull it down, make sure it sits there. Problem solved. It's that simple. If it's on the neck and it sticks, if it stays down, as soon as you pull it up, all you have to do is just put the head back down and it should, for the most part, resituate itself. If you can't get to it that way and you want to try pulling the head off, here's how you do it here. I recently moved and I don't have my head puller, my hook puller somewhere in my room. Or somewhere in my doll stuff. Hasn't been unpacked yet. But we'll use this. This is easy enough. I'm going to take this ribbon or yarn, leather cord, anything that will slip around the S-hook. You hook it. When you pull it up, it may even twist on its own. So all you have to do is just put it back down. If it doesn't twist like that on itself, you can just, with your other hand, twist the hook so that it's no longer holding the head on. And there you go. Showing somebody how to fix a kip that slipped. Yeah. So yeah, the same difference. You just take it out of the, see here, it stayed right here because the hook helped hold it down. But if it's still up in there, pull it out, and then you just put it over the hook. Because they're made out of silicone and rubber, it's generally pretty sturdy. It's not gonna, you're not gonna have to worry too much about stretching it over the hook. And there's not too much risk of tearing it. You only have to worry about if it's a smaller one, like this, well no, like this in the elbow. That one's very tiny, very thin. It might tear, but generally the ones for the heads are a little bit thicker, so you're fine. So, same thing as whenever you pulled it off. Oh, there's one of those calls. Okay, now that that's over. Okay, so, I think I left off showing when you go to sit the head back in. So, when it's out, head's loose, all you want to do, pull it, twist it so that it fits back in the slot, same as before. Take the string off, and you put the head cap back on. Good as new. And then, it may slip out from time to time, but I wouldn't necessarily even worry about it too much. Some of them are always going to be a little bit visible just because of the way they sit, especially if, like her, she's so tiny. You can see there, they always kind of show a little bit. Or her knees, anytime you move her, they show a little bit. Oh no. Okay, again. But yeah, no, it's not that big of a deal. Nothing to panic about, but they may slip out. This one, notoriously, is always out a little bit. It's fine. If you don't think the doll needs that much help holding a pose, and it keeps slipping out, and you aren't happy with the look of it, you can always just take them out. Again, there's something that the previous owner would have installed themselves, and installation is very easy. You just unstring it, put the kips between each joint, and then restring it. That unstringing and restringing seems scarier than it is as well, but won't necessarily go into that for now. Now, if you're trying to pull the head off, and it's a little bit harder than what it seemed like for me with her, she's very loose, very old. Here we go. He's pretty new. He's my little mini fee. Just grab them like this. You can even make sure you grab away from their face up. And just pull. Now, mini fees have some different parts than she does. She was very simple. He's got little balls and things inside there. But yeah, you do that. He doesn't have kips, but you can use the shoulders to hold it firmly. And then fingers, thumbs, you know, what you need to. And then just put it back down. It's not really out of all of the things that could happen, the kip slips aren't that scary. It'll be fine. It's not like dropping a head off of a 2-story balcony. Ask me how I know about that one. Yay for bushes catching falls. But yeah, that's a kip. And those are pretty common. They're very handy. And if they pop out of place, very easy to fix. Okay.